There was a book, novella, loosely based upon this period of Egyptian history, written by William Golding in 1971. There's also the Scorpion King used in the film The Mummy Returns, and the spin-offs Scorpion King 2, Rise of the Warrior, Scorpion King 3, Battle for Redemption, and Scorpion King 4, The Quest for Power. There's an action-adventure video game, Scorpion King, Rise of the Acadian, released in 2002. And a children's novel, Pharaoh by Jackie French, deals with events in the court of King Scorpion, a rivalry between his sons in armor and Prince Hawk. So yeah, the Scorpion King, everybody. Very mysterious character, ancient past. Oh, it's a super chat with Joseph Walter. Thank you, Joseph Walter, for $1.99. Joseph Walter says, kick Pete and mustache.
Joseph, you ain't right. You ain't right, my friend.
Well, I'm growing in the full beard, even with the mutton chops, dude, and letting those fill in too.
Yeah, mutton chops. There you go.
Like, so it's gonna be like full mutton chops going into. Yeah, well, basically, what was it? Did you ever see what was it Wolverine Origins?
Yeah.
Remember Sabretooth?
My dad had that.
Straight
My
up,
dad had
like
that in the late
I'm going
60s,
for
early
like that,
70s.
except full on in.
Yeah, my dad had that fed. The mutton chops and the Fu Manchu mustache, they called it.
It's time to look like a man. Instead
Well,
of a
that's
fucking
racist now or
12-year-old
not,
boy.
but that's what we called it. The Fu
I
Manchu
still-
mustache.
I still,
Look
at this
cool.
point in life, I shave, I still get carded.
Really?
I'm like, are you fucking for real, dude? Like,
Oh man, I ain't got carded in decades.
everybody's like, oh, the exterior. I'm like, yeah, that would be fucking cool shit, looking young and everything, if I was vain. I don't give a shit.
Last time I got carded, I was in my 30s.
I'm more worried about, I don't give a shit what the outside looks like, is the inside. Like, the inside's where all the mileage is accumulating.
Right. When's the last
That's
time you
more
got
important
carded?
than the outside.
Dr. Foreman Colossus, I shaved for my father-in-law's funeral last week. First time in over 10 years. First of all, I'm sorry for your loss. It's a little shave.
Oh,
Yeah, my
man.
condolences.
It's a rough reason to shave. But,
Yeah.
you know, I imagine after having 10 years worth of not shaving, it must feel very light.
Funny.
Hey, you know what, Dr. Forbin? Antediluvian.
Yeah, antediluvian, Doctor.
To your father-in-law,
There you
man.
go. Drink.
Cheers.
That's right.
Joseph Walter for $1.99. Thank you, Joseph Walter. Big Trouble in Little China facial hair. Yes, Big Trouble in Little China facial hair. That would be the way to go.
Mm-mm. Here, I'll show you.
I
There
like
you go.
that movie.
Sure. Starting to feel on in. Still got a little bit of patchy. It took fucking...
Scruffy.
Mm-hmm.
Scruffy man. That's what Pete you should do too. The mustache and the beard. While
No,
you're
just
going
do a
at
straight
it.
mustache. Just
Nah,
mustache.
dude.
Okay.
I like
Nah,
it.
the stash is looking fucking cool, dude. Especially like if you get the Celic stash rocking. That's
Oh,
gonna be
man.
some dope
Oh,
shit.
It's almost there now.
Yeah.
Like me, I might, once this all starts growing in and filling in, like once it gets like all full, then I can start shaping it more. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a little bit of, the Doc Holiday flavor saver and all that sort of shit. Kind of incorporate a little bit of that design into it.
I got a comment here from HP, which isn't a bad idea. Make a video that covers each of the designs in your store for those of us that are unfamiliar. Cool content and design. Thanks. Well, thank you, HP. A lot of the designs in the store are greatly influenced by the stuff I research for the channel. And some of my favorite pieces of art from Stanislav Sikowski is one, and another is J.A. Knapp. So I have put some of their designs on some shirts and some other canvas prints. Some of them are very influenced by Gnosticism, others by Rosicrucianism. There's one on there called Mithra in the Form of Boundless Time. That's my absolute favorite painting by J.A. Knapp.
And you have it on your wall.
Yeah, there's a print of it hanging back here on the wall.
Yep. With Pete's left shoulder there.
Yeah, beautiful piece.
Our left.
And let me see how much time we got left. Well, Joseph Walter for $1.99. He looks like Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park. Transcendent Cthulhu, he's aiming for a full Ned Flanders. Yes, I'm really going for the Ned Flanders. I want a real, just dashing,
Diddly 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 doo.
diddly diddly dead. So let's take a quick look at some of the stuff in the store. I'll give you a 2-second rundown on everything. Because why not? You know, we've got time. Got a little time. And we've covered everything on Scorpion King, so I really have very little to...
Yeah, there's not that much.
Yeah, there's not that much. So we've covered it all, and we did it in an hour.
Yep.
So,
But I mean, look at what, you know, those two individuals. Like the one, like the first King Scorpion, like nothing is known about him, but he basically laid the very foundations that King Scorpion II comes along and fucking basically continues the work and lays the foundations for the very first Egyptian, like, empire. That is crazy shit.
Junior Viking Jesus says, very few men can pull off the stash.
That's right.
If I were drinking saltpeter on the street, I'd be like, hey now.
Hey, Poppy.
Oh, thank you, Junior Viking. Transcendent Cthulhu says anti-diddly diluvian. That's a drink, everybody. That's a drink.
Oh, yes.
That's up. Yeah.
Bevelper and Jesse may be asleep. Jesse is very likely asleep. We tried to give him a call before the show started. He wasn't there. I even waited 10 minutes for him to show up. That's why we started at 11 after. I really wanted to start close to on time tonight. I've been starting too late, and it keeps me up too late, so I've only been getting like 6 to 7 hours of sleep. And I'm just, by the time we do the show, I'm sitting here yawning and dragging ass, you know? So I really need to start a little earlier so I can end on time and get a solid, you know, night's sleep. But let's take a look at the Teespring store. I'll show you some of the designs we got here. Now, the newest one is Abraxas. The Abraxas comes from the Gnostic beliefs of the unknowable God. And this is how it was interpreted on ancient seals and reinterpreted by the artist J. Augustus Knapp. I'm a big fan of this piece. I've ordered a canvas print for myself. So hopefully it gets here within the next 8 to 12 days.
I just ordered my tank top.
Nice. I did rushed printing on that stuff, so it should be pretty quick. We got the
I went ahead
resist.
and got the blue, Pete.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
We got the Resist Reptilians T-shirt. This is one of my own design. As you can see, I incorporated the reptilian here that I photoshopped with extensive amounts of time and many pictures of various lizards. So I composited the reptilian together out of a bunch of lizards. I also superimposed the Draco star system in the background, and this one speaks for itself. Resist the reptilians that secretly run the world. We have the alchemy shirt. I'm a big fan of this one. This is another design I really love.
That's nice.
Very few shirts on the store have the creepy little book title on them. I really don't feel like it's necessary. I want to provide stuff that even if you don't know what creepy little book is, you might say, hey, that's cool, and want to pick it up. So yeah, really do like this design. Jesse has this shirt as well. I also own this one. You know, you can see the centaur on the right and the scorpion on the left. Again, he holds Asclepius' rod, or the caduceus, rather. That looks more like Asclepius' rod in his right hand. And then in his left hand, the Egyptian motif. You see that single eye, you know, really do like that. Good stuff. What else we got up on deck? There is the Joan of Arc shirt. I do like the Joan of Arc shirt. It also features Psalm 144:1. Blessed be the Lord my God, who teaches my hands to fight and my fingers to war. And for those of you meme warriors out there, that's one for you. Keep those fingers fighting a good fight. We've got the Thoth shirt. You know, here's Thoth rendered in the cosmos. I think Jesse has this one as well. Jesse's got a lot of these shirts.
I'm sure he does.
He does.
He's got, I think, all of them.
This is the Creepy Little Book Victory shirt featuring Athena and Nike. Nike, the goddess of victory. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Nike?
Design.
Did she just do it during her time too?
Well, Nike is the name to remember it. Deadlier than any girl on any world. Nike be good. Nike be everything a woman's not. Nike take my life along with yours. This is Hermes Trismegistus. Big fan of Hermes Trismegistus. I believe this relief is a mosaic. I'm sorry, this mosaic comes from the Hagia Sophia, if I'm not mistaken. It was done in the late 1400s, or rather the early 1400s, because I think it was done in the 1480s. And it features Hermes Trismegistus, who's one of the pillar figures of Western esotericism. He's the Egyptian magician, very likely was a tutor to Moses. You know, he's an amalgamation of the gods Hermes and Thoth. We've got the creeping at real.
Just not gonna lie, dude, that little acorn hat he was wearing immediately reminded me of Golden Child, the little old fucking
Oh yeah.
The whatever her name was, the fucking the dad at the temple that was like picking his nose and wiping his boogers on the inside of it.
Yeah. You're not going to be careful that you don't cut yourself. It'll freeze up on you.
I heard it's
I
like smart people fuck with people. So.
I got the creeping it real flowy tank top too.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
That I gotta say is one of my favorite ones, dude. That is a dope ass shirt.
This is the artwork of Stanislav Sukowski.
Yeah.
Sukowski wrote a 39-volume work called I Claim the World, where he outlined his beliefs in something called Zermatism. It was his belief that after the flood of Noah,
favorite guy shirt.
that after the flood of Noah, the Bigfoots or Yetis and humanity contended with each other for control of the planet. And to this day, people who were descended from the Yetis are still evil, as far as Sukowski was concerned. He believed Mussolini was descended from the Yetis, among other historical figures that were considered to be rather despotic or evil. But I do love this one. This is an all-over print. Really great artist. He lived and died in obscurity. After he was very popular in his native country of Poland, but during the war, the Germans bombed the museum that was dedicated to his works, and most of it was destroyed. Then he escaped to America, where he lived in California until he was an old man. Here's the Baal shirt.
It's like, fuck that, I'm gonna just sit on this nice sunny beach and smoke weed for the rest of my life. Fuck all that crazy shit.
So on this Baal shirt, as you can see, we have Onus on the left in the green, Moloch in the purple, the golden calf. Next to that is Baal in the blue, the storm god. On the next over, I believe, is Osiris. And then the last piece there is the chaos demon from Akkadian lore. Oh, no, not Akkadian. Babylonian.
Put that on the coffee cup.
That is our coffee cup.
I like that one. Yeah, I like that print on the coffee cup.
See, right here we go. There's the coffee cup. Yeah. So that's the Baal. There's also, this is Mithra in the form of Baal. This is an all-over print tee. You can see Mithra.
Did you get that one, Pete?
No, I didn't get the shirt. I got the canvas print.
System
That's true.
complete.
Yeah. And let's see, we're wrapping it up here. We got a lot of this Mithra in the form of Baal sign. That's pretty much it.
Are there chaps? No. But that is a fantastic idea, man.
The leggings came out.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
good, don't
there
they?
you go.
Yeah, they came out pretty good.
Amy got those, right?
Yeah.
Look, little pair of scissors and you got assless chaps. There you go.
Fed.
Yeah, so there you go, HP. That's pretty much everything on the store and a brief synopsis of what it all stands for and where it all came from.
Yeah.
No, Dr. Corbin, are not chaps. Leather chaps.
That's
Leather
just Fed
ladies.
sick fantasy.
Chaps.
I prefer a 1/4 to 1/2 inch leather or you're a bitch.
That's what I was gonna say. Chaps got to be leather fed. They got to be leather.
Yeah.
Those are polyester blend, I would imagine.
Hey, believe it or not, like when I was a stuntman out at Bonnie Springs Ranch, like doing fucking, shootouts and all that, like I actually had to wear like spurs and cowboy boots and chaps and all that shit. I had to look the part like a old west cowboy.
Yeah,
And
I had a friend that did that out of Universal.
had to learn to, fucking ride horses,
Yeah.
all that shit.
He jumped out of an exploding building. Thought it was pretty cool. That was his gig all day long. Just jump out of exploding building.
Mine was I got shot off the rooftop as a bad guy and then blown up in an outhouse as the fucking retarded deputy. Which I had so much fun playing the retarded deputy.
Sure.
Jesse. It was so much fun. And then worked with won't say his name, but worked
Was
with
it a theme park?
old
The theme park fed?
yeah, it's up in Red Rock Canyon up in outside Vegas.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was fucking old dude Ronnie that used to run the basically the munitions shed where you loaded all the blanks and everything. So I got a keen education and all sorts of shit. I was like, wait, you used
Yeah,
to
I'd be
be
more interested in that, setting it up,
he was an EOD tech out of Nam, so I learned a whole bunch of interesting shit from him.
Cool. That would be fun.
Put it this way, I know how to disarm a bouncing Betty.
There you go. Hack. Oh, got you good. Real good.
Got a little bit of bite on it. Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, life.
It was like a diet soda hit you a little bit later there, huh?
Oh, no. Hey, a little bit of pain every once in a while is a good thing. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it does. Like, pain reminds you that you're alive.
Surface scan complete.
Like,
Such
eating
pleasure.
bullshit. Pleasure you can get fucking lost in and everything else. Pain will fucking snap your shit too and show you the reality of where you're at real fucking quick. No illusions.
Got it.
Be like, hey, that pain right there, that's because of this. Try and paint your unicorn rainbow fucking happy song out of that shit.
Can't do it.
I don't mind it.
Orbital flight engaged.
I
Can't do
can't
that.
stop.
Deranged Lunatic for $2. Thank you, Deranged. Much appreciated. Deranged Lunatic says, I hope everybody's having a buck cherry evening. Now, nobody's pulled out the buck cherry for a while, so you know what that means.
Oh. Two
Buck
drinks.
cherry, you must have a drink. So we're going to add maybe that too. Yeah, so buck cherry is another drink anytime that comes up. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. All right, bitch. Terrible.
Terrible.
Mom with G Tattooing says that guy was a douche. Oh, the dude from Buck Cherry? I'm sure he was. I'm sure that's a whole douche squad right there.
That's why you drink to their douchiness. You're like, thank you for doing what the rest of us don't have the fucking lack of character to do.
Yeah.
Here.
Serve as an example.
Look, everybody has a purpose. Like everybody serves as either an example, something like that to somebody else. There you go.
Yeah.
Reduced down to a purpose.
Yeah, the douchebags just show you, be like, hey, don't be like this.
I think that we're going to do this for the evening. I think we're going to wrap it up here. We've covered our topic and we've descended into nonsense. We've looked at the Teespring store for a bit. So if you guys are interested in picking up anything from the store, please take a moment, click the link down in the description of this video. Likewise, in the description of this video, you'll find links to my Teespring and my, my email and my Twitter if you want to get in touch with me. If you've got scary stories to share, maybe something I can make a video out of, let me know. There's a Patreon link if you are interested in becoming a Patreon supporter. And big thank you to all my Patreon supporters who've been supporting me for a very long time. Very big help to support this show. Thank you so much. There's links to everybody else's channel down in the description of this video, so go ahead, don't hesitate to subscribe. And that's about it.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, you know what? We got to add yours, Chad.
Wait, what?
I don't have yours in here, so I'm gonna have to add that.
This channel, yeah.
Oh.
I don't have a link to your channel in here, so I have to rectify that.
The only thing people are gonna find on my channel is music and the occasional, stream where I just
Good
fuck off.
music.
Well, people do like your music.
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I save it all to my sleep track, and I play it.
I like a lot of that shit. Been doing all this shit for years just for personal amusement.
It sounds really good. It's like I don't know what do you call that? Is that
Other.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Well,
I
I
don't know
was
what
saying
the.
earlier. You
I'm like-
call it chill something other, chill something.
Some of it's chill hop or whatever, but I'm like,
Chill
I'm
hop.
like, dude, I just catch a feeling and run with it.
Right.
I don't really give a fuck what it's called. Just shut the fuck up and hit play.
All right, so on that note, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate being here night after night, day after day, as we delve into the world of the weird. I want to say thank you to Bo Right Chow Wins, Joseph Aldred, and Deranged Lunatic for your generous super chats. They're much appreciated, never expected, but always appreciated. Thank you to my panel for being here tonight. And as we do, this has been the Creepy Little Book Live, and you've been listening to High Strangeness, the #1 late-night paranormal podcast on YouTube. I've been your host, Pete. With me tonight, we're digitally modified organisms, and Tina Tomazuski. And until tomorrow night, everybody, stay creepy.